You won't believe how this girl's fate is about to change. The staff handed her a potion, saying all contestants must drink it before going on stage to avoid dizziness. After chugging it down, Abby felt a bit woozy, thinking it was just nerves, and handed the box to her buddy as she wobbled her way to center stage. In front of her were 3 judging legends, and the virtual audience was rolling in laughter at Abby's awkwardness. Suddenly, a judge from the adult industry leaned forward and asked, "Can you show a little skin, Abby?" Faced with this notorious request, Abby simply rolled her eyes. Thankfully, other judges signaled Abby to sing, her enchanting voice echoing like a heavenly chorus. The judges were in awe, and the crowd went silent, all ears for Abby's next note. This regular girl was about to steal the show. Beautiful melodies bloomed in hearts when the musician halted Abby mid-song. She bluntly stated it was the best voice of the season, but a plot twist occurred while celebrating. The musician did the 180, agreeing with the judge, hinting too many contestants this season. Even with Abby's great performance, the audience was clearly more mesmerized by her looks. The adult industry judge leaned in hard, declaring Abby would shine if she joined their ranks. As things heated up, Abby's friend tried to rescue her but was whisked away by staff, and when Abby attempted to protest, the judge quickly shut her down. The seductive judge started laying it on thick, tempting Abby with, "If you don't agree, you might just end up cycling for it." The crowd roared, seemingly eager to see Abby's potential fully unleashed, and she could only shed helpless tears. Eventually, under the pressures of the throng, Abby timidly gave in. The prospect of soon watching an amazing film made the crowd and judges cheer, declaring victory. At that moment, Abby stepped into the glitzy upper echelon, but she was no longer herself. Back home, her friend lounged in the bed, fiddling with Abby's past belongings. She soon stashed Abby's quirky collectibles and potion bottles under the bed, before heading off to work as usual. But news to Abby's innocent look was hidden by heavy makeup, like a transformation. Her friend was utterly disenchanted, becoming numb to it all, allowing the game's enemies to overrun her without resistance. She let enemies surround her, mercilessly beating her, but suddenly, the game interrupted for an adult ad. Trying to skip it, she found her balance was too low on the screen, clearly not enough to escape. As Abby's familiar face displayed scenes of selling herself, her friend panicked, filled with disgust. Instinctively turning to support Abby's final stand, she fidgeted and twisted, feeling a hopeless despair as escape was impossible. The surroundings morphed into a nightmare scene, but soon changed to Abby enjoying herself. Fully infuriated, she pounded the screen, breathless, until cracks appeared, but Abby's voice continued to echo around her. Noticing glass shards, an idea struck her. She frantically cut at her fond memories but stopped. Heart racing, she realized it was time to fight back. As dawn broke, the gym was empty. She returned to the gym, no longer skipping ads, but waiting stoically for them to end. She meticulously saved every penny while diligently tracking her ever-increasing mileage, ensuring every cent was well spent. Even while gasping for breath, the marks on her hand constantly reminded her as she began to swipe leftovers. Back home, she practiced some strange dances, repeating to herself that she would master it all. When someone got stuck with food, she waited for them to leave, then rushed in. Thanks to her relentless efforts, her physique changed visibly, and as days turned into weeks, her marks completely faded. She continues to be the person who arrives first and leaves last at the studio, consistently. The unfamiliar dance grew proficient. She stared at the mileage until she hit her target. She slowly came to a stop, filled with a sense of achievement. This was just the beginning. Upon returning, she first bought a ticket, then hid the glass in her clothes. She told herself she would once again appear at a familiar entrance the next day. Prepared to the nines, she successfully slipped past security and returned to the venue. The once crowded waiting area felt eerily empty now, but she patiently awaited her turn. As the next contestant arrived, the room quickly filled, and the stars soon followed. Pressed to fulfill the requirements, she became the lucky one, revealing her empty box as she claimed she had already taken it. As she passionately showcased her meticulously long-practiced dance routines on stage, she unexpectedly garnered the attention of a highly esteemed choreographer. To everyone's surprise, at the climax, she shared her top and revealed the glass shard she had prepared. Then, without warning, she pointed it at her neck, shocking the audience and judges. She used this as a threat to the staff, ensuring no one would intervene in her performance. The audience was completely astounded by the plot twist, leaving comments and reminding them not to forget to subscribe.